How's it going, guys? Joe here from Big Shark Gaming. And if I'm doing some sort of face cam things, you guys gotta know it's gonna be something that's pretty important. Um, Earlier this week, I posted a video that was in regards to some of the drama going on in Dragon Quest Tact, um, especially involving some players saying, "Hey, this is the problems that I have with the game." My response to this video has apparently shook some feathers, and that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's a good thing because it gets people talking about different ideas and different point of views on the latest updates for Dragon Quest Tact involving the S6, the A6, etc. Um, what I wanted to try and make my video seem when I was talking about it in the video was just straight up passion for the game. And I just watched Perplatypus's podcast where they actually mention it. The drama that stirred up between Chase Games and myself. And to be honest, it was never necessarily direct drama. He never said anything to me. I was kind of just responding to a whole bunch of different people talking about Dragon Quest Tact and how it's going to close down in a couple months and how the game is completely ruined in terms of a fan perspective. And of course, even listening to his podcast, there was split ideas on it. And I respect Platt. Days on, days on. Me and him friends. Me and him are gonna stay friends after this. We haven't talked as much lately because things have just been very, very crazy and all over the place. He said he doesn't disagree. He doesn't agree with anything I said, which is perfectly fine. I've never once wanted to try and change someone's opinions of whether they love the game or don't love the game. That's fine. And I know Platt loves the game. I know Platt plays heavily and he makes content every single day. And I advise you guys to go check him out because he has great content, especially with teaching people how to do free to play and win games free to play, especially with the latest Battle Roads. So I have a lot of respect for him. So him saying, "Oh, I completely disagree with everything that Shark said," that's fine. That's completely fine. It doesn't change our friendship at all. It doesn't change, where we're going to go moving forward in terms of the community. I don't all of a sudden hate Platt because he disagreed with me. That's perfectly fine. I didn't want everybody to agree with me. The whole point of my video was saying, just shut up and play. And Nibs was on a podcast as well, and he said that I have great points, which is the beauty of a community and the beauty of having opinions is you can completely disagree. My main thing was saying, "Oh, the game's gonna shut down in a couple months. The game is falling to shit." It's just not true, in my opinion. My opinion is that the game is functioning exactly how the game has always intended to function. They gave us just enough in the beginning to let us play. We got to the point where we were at around day 90 or so, and things started really pumping in. Day 100, which was just the other day, has come and gone, and now we have all this content ahead of us. We have the new Battle Roads. We have the road to Bizarro's Peak. We have all the Dragon Quest IV stuff coming. We have a roadmap for the next couple of months moving forward as well, all the way up to July. And I've never seen many roadmaps dished out in gacha games. And again, I've been playing gacha games for a decade. So for me, as a Dragon Quest fan who's been a fan since I'm fucking 4 years old, I've seen Dragon Quest be prominent in America and then also just gone. And know that, at any given moment, Dragon Quest can just cease to exist and be gone in America again. We've been really fortunate with what we've been getting. And it scared the ever-living daylights out of me when people are saying, this game is going to shut down in 6 months. This game is going to not make it. This game is going to go the same way as Dragon Quest Stars as well as Dragon Quest Rivals Ace. And for someone who sat there and said, "Oh, I'm the second biggest daily player, daily content or content creator for Dragon Quest Tact," to say, "This game has huge problems and this game will never recover from this." Me as a new user, when I hear that goes, I'm not even gonna waste my time then if it's only gonna close if it's gonna close in 6 months, and why the fuck am I gonna download it now? Doesn't make sense. Or if I do download it, I'm definitely not gonna spend any money. And how do these games continue to survive is by making money. I'm not saying go out there and spend $10,000, $15,000. I'm not saying go out there and spend 50, 60. But It's the same aspect. You can't complain about not getting things when you can go and get them. Whether it's by paying premium or by just playing the game. I have already gotten one iridescent orb from just S ranks. Mindini rainbow medals cashed in for iridescent orb. Game mechanic. I haven't personally bought any of the bundles either because I'm a low spender. I wouldn't call myself, I was called a casual player, like a very casual player in the podcast. And I wouldn't say I'm a casual player. I have almost all the content complete. And I do have every single S rank besides some of the banner ones like Dragon Lord True Form and Lionheart. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. It's whatever. Like, I don't mind being called a casual player because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not playing competitively. So I guess he's right. I am a casual player, but, you know, it's whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, there's going to be different ways that people play this game, and everybody should have an opportunity to come into this game and play it without someone who's citing being the second biggest channel, essentially coming out here and being like, be careful if you play this game because it doesn't cater to the fans and it's going to be gone in 6 months. If you look at like the actual notes for the game, it says that every monster will have its place whether you spend money or not. This game doesn't necessarily want you to spend money. It's telling you that right in the notes of the game. And, you know, it's also a gacha game. It's a game about collecting, building, and developing. That's not necessarily doing that all in a blink of an eye. And I know that there's free-to-play and there's pay-to-win players, and that's fine. You could be either one that you want. This is not what I was getting at when I made my response video. My response video was strictly saying, listen, you're going to scare away new players. And also, you know, you're not playing the game the way that the game was intended to be played. Sure, you can go out there and you could pay. And you even said that you got caught up in chasing the ranks. That you spent too much money and you won't spend any more because you got caught up in it. That's fine. It happens. Sometimes you get caught up in things, especially when you get like that endorphic rush of, oh man, we're getting there, we're climbing up the ladder. You know, it's all fun. And it's the brain's triggering us to tell us, hey, this is fun, I need more of this. That's fine. But, you know, there's nowhere out there that says that you need to go out there and you need to chase. And you need to sit there and play the game at a rapid breakneck pace and ruin the experience. Because I've seen so many players come and say, oh, I've beaten this content, now I'm bored, now I have nothing to do until this. When I was in Plat's Discord, I saw it all the time with top-ranked players saying, oh, I can't wait for this to come out, so I actually have something to do for a couple of days. And that makes me sad, as somebody who's been a fan of Dragon Quest, again, going on 3 decades, you know, because it's like, oh, man, you're sitting here saying, oh, the game is boring, essentially. Because people won't hear, I had fun. They'll hear, I had fun until I didn't, and then they'll hear the I didn't, and then it's, oh, I didn't have fun. And they're like, oh, well, I guess if they didn't have fun, I'm not going to have fun. It's going to be it. But I just wanted to clear it up where I wasn't necessarily going after anybody or shaming anybody or, like, trying to cause beef with anybody. That wasn't my thing. My thing was just saying, I really love this game, and I want to protect this game, and I don't want, like, the actual dignity and integrity of this game being diminished over an update. And it's like, we knew S6s were coming. We know S7s are coming. The game is going to perpetually advance and advance and advance. And that's not to say that we need to go out there and get sad and, you know, angry over it. It's just preservation of the game, in my opinion. Because if I have a killing machine who's S5 and his stats are nowhere near as good as later date S5s because of power creeps and stuff, how can I make him stronger? Oh, S6. And if you have 2 S4s and you have 2 orbs, maybe you make 2 S5s instead of 1 S6. Units aren't inherently useless if they're not S6. Sure, S4 is going to be weaker than S5, S6, but at the same time, they're not going to be inherently useless. You know, just the way that the game is. If that was the case, then we wouldn't have these battle roads where we're forced to use all these different types of monsters. You look at the arena, and you see a lot of the same monsters, but you see some different monsters as well. And there's plenty of monsters in the game for free-to-play users who will acquire over just standard use, like Stone Golem and Hades Condor, that are perfectly available for use. Mucifer, for example, is a great caster, and he's available for free-to-play. So my video wasn't necessarily an attack, and I'm sorry if it came off that way. I do apologize if it does come off that way, because it was never intended to be. It was never intended to be disrespectful towards Chase. It was never just intended to be disrespectful to the Dragon Quest Tact community, and I know that it was half and half. Some people agreed, some people didn't. Most of the comments agreed, which is fantastic. Thank you for agreeing with me. But I was also open to people not agreeing with me and getting their side of the coin as well. But I'm going to remove myself from this drama because I don't really want to be involved in it. I just want to play the game. I just want to love the game and be part of this community. I love the Dragon Quest Tact community. I love the Dragon Quest community. And again, like, I wasn't trying to go after any heads with this. So I just wanted to clear that up. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.